I don't gotta get the same team, boy. I be versatile.
I
Whoever
already
I
know.
get.
This is
That's
the
why.
NFL on EA
I
Sports as we
already
welcome you to
know.
MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New
Hold on.
Jersey.
Let's
Coming up,
hit
we've
this
got what should
ball
prove
one
to
more
be a
time.
good one between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Giants.
I don't know if you heard me earlier. I fucking made 3 fucking traffic earlier. No! No! Sorry for that. Like, bro, I mean, I don't know.
Longtime
That was
Panther
left as
Graham
hell.
Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
I need to go find some powder.
Oh, I was gonna say you
And
tweaking.
no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Yeah, baby.
You said what? What is that?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Carr got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Carr, eluding the pressure right. And
he tried to go hit his
at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Going for a right side here, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game. This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Got a man.
He still caught that
Waller.
bitch.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Carr again. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Carr. Flushed out right. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Boy, I just scared the shit out of me.
The kick by Carlson is good, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage.
Yeah.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Barkley. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing, Jones. Got a man, that's Richie James. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. 4 yards on the pick.
He ran so fucking slow.
To contend with a 3rd and 13.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And he didn't quite have
unnecessary
the
roughness. Buddy, bust off mine from the backfield.
It's a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket in one time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Carr, a quick throw. It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25.
Yeah, so I switched it. The one I was holding on to and holding arrows, man.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On first down, Carr sliding out of the pocket.
That shit is so. I'm gonna blow at that nigga Derek Carr, folks.
Midfield across the 45 before going out.
Oh,
A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Here's Carr to throw. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On second down, Jacobs. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Here's Carr.
He got that motherfucker off.
It's Jacobs. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. From the gun, it's Carr. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller.
What? He just moved it there.
Touchdown! Darren Waller with a touchdown grab from Derek Carr. And the Raiders are able to move back in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7.
Then there's a linebacker.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, to finish this thing off in the end zone. That thing blown up by the defensive effort of Chandler Jones. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Now Jones. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's James. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Looking to throw. Jones to Barkley on the down. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He was going to start running right to him. He should have just gone.
Right down the middle of the field, and really much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Let's go. Good punt.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Carr. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Azeez Ojulari coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Carr going to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29.
Okay. That's it, yeah.
Carr going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Meanwhile, Jones' throw on target to James. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver.
What?
He rifles one that's intercepted.
That slow ass throw.
Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost him a ball game. As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Slant to Adams.
God damn, I didn't know he was over there.
Down at about the 33. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
What? I didn't grab that. I was right there. I went straight through it perfectly.
Serve to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Hell yeah.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Carr to throw again. And able to complete it to Moreau.
So big ass down.
He is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Carr now on first down.
I'm not in the jump. Good shit.
A pair of teammates at Fresno State connecting there. Derek Carr to Devontae Adams. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts? Passing versus running on 2-point conversion. Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. From the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. On the draw, this is Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley.
Good catch. Fuck.
Coverage, and it's intercepted.
I knew it.
Picked off by Rocky Sin. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the Giants will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Come on, bitch. We gotta get this offense going.
There, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point.
We're gonna get folks going. Don't worry about it.
Turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Go to sleep then. You already said you don't need it.
On 2nd and 7, Jones.
You already said no.
God damn.
Intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there, just kind of hoping something good can happen.
Let's go.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And the Giants are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, at the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
It's not one of them.
the middle with Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 44, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. It's a room to maneuver. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain there of 21 yards.
Damn.
Throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Ah, challenge that motherfucker. Yeah.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Right on, that's it, don't laugh,
Now Jones throwing on 4th down. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Barkley is going to go backwards.
He's locking that man up.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. And this throw
He dropped it.
The defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Carr now to throw. Will find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Forced out to his
Damn, that's not a touchdown. That's not a fumble.
So he'll throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Carr's throw taken in by Adams. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Carr now on 1st down. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen
Oh,
Smith.
we gone.
And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have taken a 4th quarter lead. Gano the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point
Go,
game.
Turn my defense up, my offense up.
Following the touchdown here to kick it away. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really
Come on. Yes, sir.
And what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, my God. I should have hit him.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the boot
That's cool, though. That's what I want my house made out of
and for the
anyway.
reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
The block
This
that time
offense
for
so
them
far
fouls
on
and stuff.
3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he is going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Carr completes it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Carr. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. To throw is Carr. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take a short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Here's Carr. Gets this to Waller. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Carr. The slant connects with Devontae Adams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 33. Now Carr. Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Carr to throw. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. What pressure.
Dirty bitch.
This thing all rests on the front.
He's dirty bitch. You better hit this motherfucker. Bitch. I should have came and bust off. God damn.
He knocks through his third field goal of the game. This one is the one that decides it. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, Charles, I mean, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
I cannot get. I was definitely trying to get Barkley going. He was only my only X.
From the stat sheet, your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
Yeah, my food coming along already.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
I said, I know that feeling. You know, it doesn't take a lot to make him have a little bit of a thought. He said, trying to set stories yesterday. Just walking around, one time, waiting on my wife. He said, my daughter had the time of her life. He said that they went to IKEA and walked around.
I'm getting my blacks on your ass, boy.
I'm done. 2 places with milk. I'm done. Like,
I could make a 2 box right now, but that'd be useless.
Why Anna is coffee today talking about some I heard you blew a nigga up. Oh my god. Yeah, boy, his ass was on the foenem. He said he had talked to him before he had talked to me. Oh god, everybody know about that shit. Cause of them. I ain't even told motherfuckers. Every time motherfuckers see me dead, boy, I heard you can go down on the motherfuckers.
We are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens.
Am I on all Madden, boy? Cause why my should just go that far?
From M&T Bank Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback.
Like I'm really booking that way. Go ahead and start this up. Hang in the wall.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Carr. Caught out right by Renfro. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A Raider first down, Carter Renfro.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Again, it's Carr. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They'll go for it. It's Carr.
I knew it. I couldn't get over that.
He is going to have a Raiders first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4.
Oh my God.
To throw, it's Carr. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Yeah, I got a little on them.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they'll be stopped at the 28. On a play that started at the 14, they pick up 14.
I couldn't go with him, but should have left this shit up. The tree still there. Don't know why.
First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
So I'm motherfucking guarding right here. I mean...
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Award that tackle for loss to the linebacker, Denzel Perryman. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Beehive, man.
Fourth down, here's Jackson rolling to his left. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
That's multiple times now. He's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
Jackson going to hold on to it again. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, here's Jackson. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Jackson now. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
No, that's scare him out a little bit. His big toe came out. If you challenge that motherfucker.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr.
He fast as fuck. He fast as... Ooh, shit!
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
He fast as hell.
Last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Carr. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Tyus Bowser. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. James Prochet deep for Baltimore. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Oh, he shifts past him. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. He got 29 yards that time.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep for Adams. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson.
Damn. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen.
43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Carr. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now Carr. Looking deep for Adams.
Good shit. Damn, I hate that nigga, bro.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up.
As soon as I think they got it, they don't fucking got it.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
They'll run it with Jacobs, and this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. One more time with Jacobs, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Raiders are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And now this is intercepted.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Oh, that's let the clock right down.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Carr. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 2nd and goal. Carr. Under pressure, they got him again. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Get back out there on that man.
The final shot here before half for Carr. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Taken in at the 3. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if he wants to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Jackson going to run again.
Popping that man. God damn.
Second down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
The ball comes out. This will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Yes, I know. Yes, sir.
It in off the deflection. And he's going to have another first down.
We need those.
At the Raiders 30. Throwing is Jackson. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
From the gun, Jackson buying time to his left. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately...
Damn, that was only 3 yards.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone could have a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Wow, that's 5.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Mac Hollins, 73 yards.
If I ain't run out of bounds, I could have came back and got that bit.
Extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. Open man is Duvernay. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Play action. It's Jackson.
Good deal. God damn.
Crowd and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
What?
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Jesper Horsted, 33 yards. And the Raiders have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself.
I know, god damn.
3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Raiders are going to take
that guy's running slow as fuck. Oh, God, gotta be. I ain't even been hitting y'all I don't know how.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Flushed out right.
Let's go.
And a big loss here.
Let's go. Good
Bowser. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Carr, and he's going to go down again. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Now Carr. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Tyus Bowser in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off.
We just pushed the niggas back like 30-some yards.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Damn.
Start by running the option to the right. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They not fucking around with Buddy them down on no more.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson, he'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation. But instead, they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh, God, bitch.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Here we go. It's
Good D. Damn. This nigga that every time I throw.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back.
And it's just Buddy ass just right there waiting for that bitch.
Delivers a score. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And they'll run the option to start.
He lost it. Damn, man. I worked that whole game for that shit.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Jackson.
Yeah, that's good. That shit crazy.
Picked off by Nate Hobbs. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception.
I should just kept on running that bitch.
Quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times.
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never.
That was out of bounds.
But here we go. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Carr dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
Merchant, I was gonna say.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial
Let's say, who even is this nigga?
But it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And that is incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game.
No, don't put in that bitch.
Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 44, Jackson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Here's Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson steps away to his left. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Escaping the pressure right.
No, what the fuck was that?
Another interception. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. Play action. Now it's Carr. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And my goodness, another interception.
Fuck, dude. I'm blowing that dude.
Raiders are going to get the
find out who that
football
is.
at their own 40-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr being chased out left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The quick feet by Jackson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a 1st down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. To throw is Jackson. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. DeMarcus Robinson from 17 yards out. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Hold on.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in by Adams. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll give the Raiders a first down. So a big one coming now.
Funny as hell. Oh, yeah.
This one away. Carlson able to put this one through.
Now, what if he would have missed that bitch?
Extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt
He
about
just
that.
kicked
You know,
a
they were
field
playing on the other
goal
side of it.
already.
That's because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, then score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Jackson, they might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Damn, I missed that.
Tucker with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here.
Come on, onside kick, bitch. Let's go.
So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And they got
Damn.
it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Carr going to look to throw. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. To throw is Carr. Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Adams. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now Carr. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Adams. And out of bounds right around the 20. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it.
Oh
So
my
here we
God,
go.
folks.
Maybe the biggest
I'm
kick of the
finna
game
come
forthcoming.
blow
This
at you,
to swell the
folks.
lead to 6. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
They're trying to sell me with these plays. Fuck no. Fuck it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's
Oh yeah, roughing the passer.
Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Ravens come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Nigga shouldn't have hit me. Go ahead, me, bitch. Lamar.
Now in desperation,
fucking Jackson.
deep downfield. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by
Fuck this man. Ravens might be my team. I gotta fuck with them. They just can't fucking throw. They can't throw.